2 birthdays ago, he decided to book a trip for us away. And so in Perth, we drove 8 hours by car up north to a little town called Geraldton. And he'd planned something there, and I had no idea what he had planned. And he said, you know, I'm taking you somewhere, and you know, try and guess. And I had no idea. So we drove 8 hours along a dirt track with not much scenery at all. It was for my birthday, but it was also our joint, I think it was our 3rd anniversary present. And when I got there, he'd actually booked a private helicopter to fly to one of the islands off Geraldton. And it was a beautiful, very small island, no one lives there, and fantastic snorkeling. So we spent the day snorkeling and looking at the coral, battling flies, I must say, because that's typical in Australia. But yes, it was definitely very romantic. My ideal gentleman would, I guess, first of all have to be humorous. I guess also very loyal, but people with good heart. Determination is also another one, I guess, that comes from my sporting background. So having someone who's equally as determined, it doesn't have to be in sport, it can be in life, work, study, you know, generally people I'm attracted to. I always say to my boyfriend I prefer when he has a bit of stubble, so not too scruffy, not too clean shaven that he looks like a 12-year-old boy, but a bit of stubble is always nice. So in terms of sport, coming up, I'm going to the World Champs in July, which will be in Barcelona, so I'm super excited. My selection was confirmed by my swimming union of Malaysia just a month ago, and both myself, my training partner and my coach will be heading to Barcelona. So we're really excited, and I'm really hoping for a top 10 or 15 finish in the world. One thing I've learned throughout my whole sporting career is to really believe in yourself. So I had a lot of problems, struggles, injuries, illness before I went to the Olympics. I had chronic fatigue just over 2 years ago. So to come from chronic fatigue to swimming a marathon event at the Olympics, I think should definitely inspire others to keep going. I had a lot of people doubting me as well. So when I went to the Olympic qualifier, a lot of people thought, oh, you know, it actually said to me, how do you think you're going to go? Because that year at our Australian National Championships, I had a terrible performance and I came 20th in Australia. So a lot of people doubted my ability to actually qualify. And when I qualified for the Olympics, people still doubted my ability to perform well at the Olympics. So I kept pushing on. I knew I could do it, and my coach believed in me, my family, my closest friends believed in me, and that was what was really important. And so when I went to the Olympics and I came 16th in the world, I ended up actually beating past world champions, past Olympians and past Olympic medalists. So the fact that I proved to all my doubters that I could succeed, and it was only my 2nd international race, so to come out from nowhere to come top 16 in the world is something I'm really proud of, and I think it shows to aspiring athletes and Olympians that if you believe in yourself and your abilities and you train hard for it, nothing is impossible.